It doesn't matter, Craig. You know why? Because I start in the mod squad with uh, uh, the gal that she um,
Who's that chick in the Mod Squad?
Peggy Lipton.
Peggy Lipton.
with Peggy Lipton, right? And he says, "You know what, Craig?" He says, "What?" She had she had a more of a she had a terrible stuttering problem worse than you.
But
I
those
said, "No
titties,
shit."
those
And guess
titties
what?
didn't stutter.
No shit. No shit. I said, "Are you kidding me?" So the next day, he says, "I'm gonna pick you up at your apartment," and he did. And where did he take me to?
Peggy Lipton's house.
Peggy Lipton's freaking out.
I just that was a shot in the dark.
No shit, man. I mean, I'm just like all of a sudden, things happen. Things happen. From then on, the movies of Tarzan was the heart of the capital. And within 2 weeks, I'm taking a film course at UCLA with Irv Berwick, who is the #1 B movie director. He directed Monster of Piedras Blancas. Cost $40,000 to make, made $6 million, and he taught me everything. I mean, with my future film producer Larry Foldis, Tom Singer, and myself. Within 1 year after moving to Tarzana, California, I'm producing with two other people, Malibu Freaking High, which is now considered one of the top 10 driving films of all time. And I know shit about it, but you know, we all invented stuff at the time. We went to Brooks Institute, where Larry Fold, a 17-year-old genius, graduated from at age 17. But we hit it off. Tom Singer, myself, and Larry Foldis. We went to Santa Barbara, California. This was less than a year after moving there. And Larry Foldis and myself talked to our Irv Berwick, our director, who my teacher, who was the dialogue director on Spartacus, and was assistant, director on all these classic horror films like The Creature from the Black Lagoon. He says, "Let's make a movie." Larry Foldis' father, was the general partnership. We started. We raised $60,000 freaking bucks, and by March, 1 year later, after moving out there, we are producing Malibu High. I mean, no lie. We did what no one else did because we're young. What the fuck? Let's do whatever. We got Larry Foldis was going to Brooks Institute at the time. Gene is 17-year-old. We used Brooks Institute. They had a studio there. We used their top 10 students in the film division. No one's ever done this before, and we did it. We used them. We got the studio. They got credit from school for working on a feature film, and credit on our film. $60,000. 1 year later, it's done. Irv Berwick, my instructor, he got some of his key people that worked on The Creature from the Black freaking Lagoon, working on a little 6-and-flat film. Are you kidding me?
Hell yeah.
I knew nothing, and I did, but enough to be really dangerous. And I was really dangerous right at that time because I invented stuff. We all did.
And did Irv come up with the title?
No,
because he went through a lot of titles. Right?
No. What it was originally called Lovely but Deadly.
Okay.
It was a hard edge film, screenplay. And Tom Singer, what was the head writer for the Herald Examiner at Los Angeles, here, for sports at the time. He was also taking the freaking course with us. So us three, we did it. It was just perfect, us three. And Tom would rewrite the script called Lovely but Deadly. Hardcore script about a high school girl. She becomes a prostitute and then a hit girl for the freaking mob. And she wanted to graduate, so she's screwing her teachers at the time. It's hard edge. And we filmed this thing in Santa Barbara, where we made a deal with Brooks Institute that we will use their top students.
Yeah. And then so it was called. So then wasn't it called High School Hit Girl?
Well, yeah. I'm a teenage hit girl. Blah blah blah. All these titles. I mean, I'm this young guy. Just moved to L.A. A year later, we have Paramount Pictures knocking on the door, loving it. Next thing we know, Crown International approached us. One of the biggest independent distributors in the freaking world. In the world.
Yeah.
Made us a deal. They give us a cash advance, pretty close to equal what the entire budget was, and within 4 months after that, it started playing in theaters every place in the entire world, and it was one of the top money-making driving films in the next 3 years in the world. Like, holy cow! One time I get a call from my sister. Says, Johnny Carson's talking about your movie right now. He has the cover girl for your poster on right now.
And that was
Malibu High.
But her name was
Mary. The
Mary
poster girl was Mary Margaret Humes.
Mary Margaret Humes.
And I think it really irritated our star.
Because she wasn't in the movie.
No,
we do stuff like that at Full Moon all the time.
Yeah, I mean, my first freaking movie, I get a call from my sister. You're talking about your movie right now, and it's playing all over. We were starting writing it up. I'm like, just move there. Larry Foldis was named the youngest independent producer of all time, but the rest of it, Tom Singer and myself, got attention. Holy God. So we started then. That's how we got into Microwave Massacre.
Well, far out. Well, before we get into Microwave